The end of 2020 is on the horizon, and though it was a mostly stinky year, I'd like to take a look back on one of the more pleasant parts of it and talk about my favorite games that I played throughout 2020. While it may not have won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, Animal Crossing New Horizons is definitely Game of the Year for me and many others. The timing of this game's release could not have been better. It gave us comfort and joy in a time of chaos and misery. It's simply nice to have a virtual island you can escape to where you have practically no worries. And you know what? I just realized that Animal Crossing was the only game released in 2020 that I actually played. I did buy several games that came out this year, but I just dabbled in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Clubhouse games for a couple of hours each, and my copy of Paper Mario the Origami King is still sealed. The other games I played in 2020 besides Animal Crossing are several years old, and old they may be, I think they are still worth talking about. I have owned Slime Rancher on PS4 for some time now, but this year was when I really got into it. It is a blast collecting the different slimes and feeding them to maximize my profit and upgrade my ranch. Exploring and uncovering the map gives me a great sense of discovery, and I never want to look up where to find stuff just so I can get the satisfying feeling of finding it on my own. I don't know how much time I've put into the game, but I want to say it's at least 20 to 30 hours, and I probably logged an additional 10 hours once I bought the deluxe edition and had access to the DLC to customize my game. My PS4 is basically my Slime Rancher machine. I guess I couldn't get enough of farming games this year because Stardew Valley became another new favorite game of mine. Much like Slime Rancher, I love the reward that planting and harvesting my crops to maximize my profit and capabilities of my farm gives me. And being able to befriend and date the townsfolk of Pelican Town is a nice way to fill the void of having actual friends. While I own several Mario games, I had never properly played and beaten one. I played through most of Super Mario 3D Land a couple years ago, but I got frustrated towards the end and didn't finish it. But I decided to give it another shot in the middle of 2020 and ended up loving it. In fact, I completed the entire main story, and as of right now, 3D Land is my favorite Mario game. I downloaded the Twilight Princess Picross game on 3DS that's available via My Nintendo Rewards, and once I learned how to play, I became hooked on Picross. At one point this summer, I suffered a minor injury and had to be lying down most of the time to avoid pain. Solving puzzles in Picross S on my Switch during recovery was a great way to keep my mind stimulated, and it has a special place in my heart because of that. And those are what I consider to be my games of the year for 2020. Whether they be new or old, I'd like to know what your favorite games of 2020 were. Let's hope that 2021 will be better and that we can get some more good games along with it.